All right, you ready?
Yeah, I've been ready for a minute and 44 seconds.
Uh, has this been running for you for a minute and 44 seconds?
It has been, yes.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Stride.
Hey Stride, nice to meet you.
Boy, you got to tell them what your name is over there.
My name is Nexi.
All right, and I hope everyone's day is going pretty well. This is our first time ever really making a podcast, and we're kind of excited. We've been wanting to do this for a while, so we're not too sure on how well this is going to go, but we decided to kind of just jump into it and kind of YOLO it, since we both have
we're gonna do it live.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yep. Yeah, and also too, we don't have like the microphones, like in the camera or like in the actual laptop or on your phone, so it's going to be
we're semi-professional here.
It's semi-professional in here.
We're sitting in the Too Much Dawg studio. We've finally decided to go big and rent a studio.
Wait a minute. We've been talking for like half a minute now. We haven't even said the name of the podcast yet.
Oh, it's in the title.
Okay, but it's what's the name again there?
We're going to go with Too Much Dawg.
Yeah, that's it. So we were kind of thinking of names for everything. We thought Too Much Dawg would be the perfect name, as it sort of has that urgency and sort of that dog kind of feel when you're listening to it. Yeah. Also, too, if you're high, you're probably going to look at DAWG and you're going to be like, yo,
dog.
Fucking dog, dude. I feel with these people, Like, I really have a pure connection. So anyways, I'm Stride. I'm a fucking beagle. I'm a white beagle with fucking purple and black spots that, is rare, but no one really fucking cares about. And how about you over there, Nexi?
I am the ultimate husk. That's
care to elaborate there, bud?
No, it's all good. There'll be a photo somewhere, maybe over here or here.
Okay.
You can't see, but I pointed in two different directions.
Yeah, he's a pink husky with I don't know, white pink now.
Yeah, white and pink.
Yeah, he's making his fursuit at the moment. His fursuit head.
There's a lump of fur sitting on the couch behind me. The couch that's in our studio.
Yep. So we're two Canadian furs straight out of Ontario. So if you hear Bud or you hear
represent.
Send It, or you hear any sort of Canadian jargon, we do apologize. We're not the worst on the Canadian jargon.
That's the most Canadian thing I think I've ever heard. You just preemptively apologize for something that may or may not even happen.
No, but the thing is I don't want some guy out of Texas or some guy who lives in the state, or let alone fucking Europe, listening to this and going like, what the hell is this circus act? This guy does not know what the heck they're talking about.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, so I need to emphasize that we're Canadian. So maybe they'll be like, oh, okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So yeah, we're straight out of Canada. We drink maple syrup, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right from the bottle.
Right from the bottle too, Quebec.
You haven't lived until you drank maple syrup right out of the bottle.
Yeah, we're actually from we're from Toronto, and we actually drive to Quebec just to drink the maple syrup out of the bottle, and then we drive back.
I personally suck it right out of the tree. I find a nice little hole, and I just fucking suck. No homo.
Yeah, you better fucking emphasize the no homo part. Is that a thing, by the way?
What?
Just some
sucking maple syrup out of trees?
No, just the emphasis of sucking something out of a tree.
Oh, I mean, you don't. I thought I was not the only person that sucked out of trees.
Okay, so in case anyone has not realized, this is kind of more of a mature kind of subject matter. So if you're not 18 years or older, or you are under 18 and you feel mature enough to handle this content, I'm not going to tell your parents. Yeah, don't worry. We're not going to tell your parents.
My parents.
The way that we kind of are emphasizing it is you should be acting like an adult and treat this subject humor in sort of a funnish way and not take everything so seriously. And as long as you follow that criteria, welcome to the fucking club. Welcome to the dog club, all right? DAWG, okay?
The dog house.
Yeah, welcome to the... I can just see some horns going off in the background when you just say the dog house. I can just totally see that coming on. Yeah, so pretty much that's us. I was born and raised in Canada, so has Nexi over there. We so we haven't really gone out of our ways to sort of experience the rest of the world, so I don't know any other culture.
Hey, I've been to Chicago. That's a different culture.
Oh yeah, for what? Like a one convention?
Like, I've been there twice. That's 2 conventions.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. So if we offend anyone in any sort of way, so like if you're from like Zimbabwe and like we're saying something like, I don't know, what would be offensive in Zimbabwe? Oh, okay. So let's just say that we do some TikToks in the mouth and it's offensive. We purely apologize. We don't want to intend that kind of subject matter. But again, we're fucking Canadians. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Unless you're an Eskimo. Because fuck Eskimos.
Why are you against Eskimos?
They don't have internet. They're gonna watch this.
Oh, okay. But dude, don't they have dial-up?
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You better fucking watch your tone over there. Some Eskimo's gonna fucking walk through this door, okay? Full-fledged stuff that's meant for -50 weather, and he's gonna fucking beat your ass.
Like he's gonna spear me? Like,
yeah, he's gonna spear.
Fucking sting a whale.
He's gonna spear you at a no homo kind of scale. Like we're talking like full-fledged, okay? Like you're done. You're out of here, okay? I don't even think the Canadian freaking health insurance is gonna help you anymore, all right? You better.
My God.
I know.
You got me scared.
I know, dude. You have to go to like the USA and like pay $25,000 to get your shit done. All right, to get some like body transplant. All right, get your brain from
only
your
$20K to get a body transplant.
I don't know.
Why have I been living in this disgusting flesh body when I could be living in a pure
Terminator,
in a pure perfect robot body?
In a Terminator. Oh my God. So we had like a lot of topics that we wanted to do for this podcast. Again, we don't know how well this is going to be until we listen back and we learn all the terrible things that we're either saying or any bad habits with anything like that.
Oh, yeah. $20 says that this doesn't even make it to air.
Yeah, watch this not make it to air. But if you're listening to this, it clearly I owe
if you're
someone
listening to this,
$20.
We did something right. It's funny, apparently.
Yep.
And hello, welcome.
So just to make this kind of like furry general, so we're not talking about random blish blash, why don't you explain Nexi on how you kind of got in the fandom in a short tweet style?
In like under 200 words?
Yeah, something in that kind of sense. So people sort of have sort of a brief understanding on what kind of person you are. So yeah, by the way, 200 words to describe who you are, how you got in the fandom, and so forth.
Oh my God, this is like fucking Tinder over here. I guess one day I woke up and I was like, hey, I don't really feel like a human anymore. And so I went on the internet and I typed, hey, I don't feel like a human. And WebMD came up. And, well, it said, first of all, it said I was clinically insane. And I was like, well, I'm not insane. You know, I've been told that several times by several medical professionals. So I knew it had to be something else. So I typed it into a more reputable search engine, Reddit. It came to our furry, and yeah, that's the story of how I became a furry.
Fair enough.
A little bit more than 200 words there, but
yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I had to turn down the gain, so that's why I clapped right there. So I'm sorry.
Turn down the gain.
No, because like I think it's hearing your voice over there. We have like this beautiful setup.
Yeah.
Okay, this brand new professional studio that was clearly
the studio.
is
the
beautiful.
Sound guy hasn't come in and put in the booths yet.
Okay,
so.
but don't worry, man. It's beautiful. This is like some next quality shit that's going on. Okay, we have our good old fashioned wooden table. Okay, handcrafted from a guy from Indonesia.
The finest craftsman.
Finest
made
craftsmanship.
out of the purest red mahogany. That
absolutely.
you've ever seen.
And there's some scratches here, but clearly those are just deficiencies on my eyes.
Those are maker's marks.
No, that's deficiency on my eyes, dude. I'm clearly, there's scratches on my eyes where stuff like that is just kind of just augmenting on how beautiful this table is.
So everything looks scratchy to you.
Exactly. And then afterwards
that makes
we have
a lot of sense now.
Yeah, exactly. And then we got this monitor kind of in between us. And the reason why there's a monitor in front of us is because I actually can't look at Nexi. Nexi is that ugly. I'm just kidding. He's not ugly at all. He's not ugly.
Fired.
He's not ugly at all. But we have this. It looks like a good old fashioned Sunday doing a laundry time. We have a basket with foam that he's using for his head, I'm guessing, and we're using it as wannabe soundproofing. So I don't know how well this is going to be, but
my professional guess is that this foam is doing absolutely nothing, and that this video is still going to be echoey because we are in a room that has absolutely nothing to dampen the sound.
I know, we're basically in a living room in a college house.
Might as well not even be there.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, dude, is that if we appreciate and we try our best, then that is what we will feel when we're editing it. You know, we couldn't do anything else to make it this good. Okay, so yeah, this laundry basket and this foam is basically like, you know, some good old sound testing.
To point out, that it is, in fact, a Canadian Tire laundry basket.
Oh,
it is
old Crappy Tire, eh?
It's only the finest Canadian product.
Oh, fucking good old Crappy Tire. You had to pick that bad boy up from. Okay. Okay.
Hey, this is a collector's piece, okay?
It's this black basket,
They don't
by the
make
way.
these anymore.
Straight out of, it looked like something you find at Dollar Tree, but clearly
90 something.
So it was bought in 1997.
Around then, yeah.
Oh, okay. So internet was just coming in play when this basket was born.
No, Al Gore hadn't invented it yet.
This basket is 1 year older than me. So it's basically 21 years old, this basket.
Yo, this basket can legally drink. This basket needs to get fucking lit.
It needs to get sended. We need to put the beers in it. Oh my God. So for me, now trying to change the subject to me, which I don't want to do. But I basically got in the fandom. Maybe we'll save this for another episode, but I'll be kind of short with it. I got introduced by people who are into anime, and they were making fun of it really harshly for it.
Very natural
And
progression.
I eventually kind of like watched a lot of the cringy videos, and then eventually I started watching better and better content, and it kind of turned from me laughing at furries doing dumbish things to me kind of laughing with them, because there are some, people on YouTube who are kind of breaking that mold, I guess, for like the cringe. And, that's kind of what got me into it. And I joined some sort of sites and stuff, and then I met some cool people, some douchebag people, but I'm still here. So clearly something's still going on in my life to kind of make me still do this. But that's it. Most people I've ever asked, how did you get in the fandom? It's either like one or the other. Like the first one's like, I heard it from a friend, or porn. Like porn is like the highest freaking percentage.
Porn is like where I would say the majority of people kind of find it.
I've met people who are
you shouldn't deny that it's definitely an aspect of this fandom, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not-
it's definitely not the only thing.
like I've seen people who are asexual.
Oh, there are people that are fucking ridiculously insane.
Yeah, I've met people who are okay, not asexual people are insane, but I've met people who are
Oh
asexual.
no, I didn't mean that either. I'm sorry. This is getting all cut. Cut it.
I met people who are asexual who are like, yeah, I got into it from porn. And like that's completely fine. Like I don't really care. I'm not into it, honestly.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. Maybe they were doing what I do, which by the way, I don't really like the whole porn aspect of it. It's not how I got into it, but I admire the artwork that some of these people do, because pornography in this fandom is like legit Picasso at times. Like the amount of sort of energy and the amount of time that some people put into some of this stuff is like ridiculous. So Nexi has actually caught me doing this. One time when I was just sitting watching some YouTube videos, and I had a coffee in hand, and I was just scrolling through, I don't know what site it was. I don't know if it was Tumblr or if it was an actual site, but I was just looking at pornography.
It definitely isn't Tumblr today.
Yeah, well, back then, back in the good old days, hold up, let me get my shaggy beard going when I say back in the day. But
Good old year 2017.
And I remember, Nexi, you were just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? I'm just looking at some artwork. And I remember you staring at me so hard, thinking like I was doing something. But honestly, no, I was just admiring the artwork. It's something that I don't really find attracting, but I kind of appreciate it, It's like I'm gay, for example, right? It's like seeing a woman and you're like, you know what? I appreciate that body. I appreciate on what people like, on how hard this person has worked for this body or something like that. But I'm not into it. So it's kind of like that aspect of it. So, overall, like I'm not hugely into it, but I've met so many fucking furries who are hardcore into it. And they're either like,
Have you been to the adult dealers den in any of the conventions?
No.
Oh, you have to go.
What do you mean I have to go?
It's an experience.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean when I walk in there? Like, so you got to visualize it for me here. When I walk into an adult dealer's den, what am I going to be seeing?
Dildos everywhere.
What do you? It's so stupid. Like, what? Like,
No,
you're gonna see a
it's
giraffe
not.
dildo?
It's not just.
Like,
Yeah, you will.
Oh
But
my
it's
God.
not. It's not just the dildos that is the key drawing factor. It's the people who are standing around these booths and they are examining each and every dildo in like intricate
so they
detail.
treat it like a
and
fucking sculpture.
They're like, I want this inside of me.
So okay. I thought you were gonna say something different. Like, I thought you
No homo.
would say it like they're like at a grocery store and they're like looking at fruit
Oh
to
yeah,
see how
they're
good the quality
grabbing
is.
stuff right off their shopping list. They're like, I need
And they're
this, and I need
inspecting it?
this, and I need this, because I'm making a dinner tonight.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. I didn't even realize this was a thing. People really don't give a fuck, do they?
I can't believe you haven't been to an adult dealer's den.
Oh, God, no. Absolutely not. I've never been to
You should poke your head in there next time. Like,
They don't have one at FE, which, by the way, that's Fernal Equinox. Do they have one at FE?
They have to.
What do you mean they have
They
to?
have
I've
to.
been there twice, and I've never been to this adult dealer's
Well,
den.
it's not like in the dealer's den. It's usually like tucked away down in
Oh,
like,
so I
the
gotta talk to an
basement.
agent. I gotta talk to the guy at the booth.
You gotta
and
like,
go, bro,
yeah, it's
where's
like,
the hookup?
Well, what it is it's actually just one guy with like aviators and a trench coat.
Oh,
and you come up
okay.
to him and you're like, "Hey, I heard you're the adult dealer's den," and he says, "Yeah," and he opens his trench
Jesus
coat,
Christ.
and it's just lewd shit,
That
whatever your
is-
mind can imagine or can't imagine.
No, no, just no. I don't like that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of shit like that, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I find that really weird. I don't know.
It's fucking weird as shit, dude.
Dude, like, I don't even want to, like, honestly, let me ask you this. When people walk around in there and they look at all the stuff, are they looking at it and just going like, it's actually not too bad? Or do they get like really turned on and aroused by it in public?
Well, I've never seen a boner in the dealer's. So
You've never just seen a good old stick of bread just
well, I
stick
don't
it out?
typically
No bread rising?
Typically, I don't walk around conventions staring at people's crotches.
This is so stupid on the conversation that we're having. We went from, hi, how's it going? Let's explain on how we got to the fandom to...
Look, it's just the natural progression of things.
This is the natural progression of being on this podcast. You know, one moment we be talking about one thing and one thing we'll be talking about another. And clearly, gentlemen sausages.
Just to point out that I cannot find anything about this adult dealer's den on their website,
Yeah,
which
so-
makes a lot of sense. It's
Yeah.
not something that, the convention really wants to promote.
Yeah.
Because it's a little weird and uncomfortable. And I would
Yeah.
imagine that a lot of people probably, either don't know it exists or they probably don't have any interest in it.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, I have a question. The con that you went to in Chicago,
Oh, Midwest, yeah.
does that have it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, like you just said that without even thinking about it. Like
Oh,
you
absolutely.
got seasons
Absolutely.
pass there. You going there often? You checking it out? Like
No.
what's going on?
I mean, if you were on Twitter around then, you probably saw some of the videos of, like, the people throwing dildos into the cardboard cutout of a fox ass.
No, I have not seen this.
Oh, well, let me see if I can find it for you.
No, Jesus Christ. Why did I start? Oh my God. This is why I said that this was meant for mature audiences, because now he's probably going to find something on Twitter to just show me. It's just a bunch of fucking dildos. Oh my God.
I mean, it's probably going to take me a little while to find it.
Okay,
I'm not really
fair enough,
particularly
fair enough.
feeling like going on a goose hunt right now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But like honestly though, like I've always wanted to, like I've only ever been to Fernal Equinox because I've only been in the fandom for like,
Honestly, last year, was that your first year?
oh fuck no, I've been there twice.
Did you experience
Before.
the old hotel?
No, I
Yeah,
was
so
there.
you-
I was there the first time I was at Fernal Equinox was the first year when they moved to the Westin. So that was 3 years ago, or like 2-ish years ago.
Yeah, that would have been 2017. So this would be your third, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely got a good experience. The other convention was nice. Like the center was nice because it was nice and compact.
Okay.
But in a way, it kind of sucked because there was like one seating area with like 2 chairs and 2 couches.
Oh, bro.
So I don't know. It really outgrew it really quickly.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Now, like, how does something like Midwest Fur Fest kind of equivalent to something like FE now? Because FE right now
God, the
is at
scale. The scale is just insane.
Oh,
Like,
oh yeah. It's like how many times? So like X's do we have to put beside?
So let me put it to you this way. FE, they have the convention center. Sorry about that.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, let's cut that. So FE has like the main hotel. So you kind of have that lobby with the restaurants and
Yeah.
the fancy lighting down there. By the front entrance to the hotel.
Okay.
And then you have the convention center, which is across the skywalk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that skywalk, but instead of being like 30 feet long, it's like maybe 500 feet long.
Jesus.
And then imagine that the convention center, where all of the suitors are and the dance happens and the dealer's den is maybe 2 stories tall and probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 times the size.
Jesus.
And then there's roughly 5 times as many people there.
Yeah. That's a lot of fucking people. My God.
Yeah.
The thing
I think
is,
they broke 10,000 this year.
okay, so basically we're talking like a little population, just like
We're
good
talking
old
like a
Orangeville.
small town. Yeah.
We're talking like good old Orangeville, just
Good old
all coming.
Midland.
Yeah, good old Midland, all the way fucking up north. A good old 2.5 hours sendy off in the 400. Okay, so yeah, like the thing is that I've always wanted to go to these cons. But okay, people in the United States, you will not know this. Like a lot of people don't realize this. The Canadian dollar is actually fucked right now.
Yeah,
my
it's
sister,
brutal.
My sister, okay, wanted $300 American. She had to pay $400 Canadian for that.
Yeah, it's like 75% of the US dollar.
Like
It's
holy
absurd.
shit, dude. Like, why don't I just give you my fucking liver for 150 US? Like, my God, it is so bad. So not only, thank God, you have the. Okay, fucking Mustang. I don't know if you heard that. There's but some fucking Honda Civic out there just revving it like to the fucking floor. You should take it a good old fucking fartsy up there. Anyways, so I'm just saying that
the Canadian dollar, it's brutal. Like
it's so bad.
It's 75 cents to a US dollar. So
And not only that, but like the banks are like, okay, well, we need to make a profit off this, so they take even more, right?
Yeah, there's a transaction fee and everything.
My God,
it's absurd.
It's so bad, and so like the thing is that you deal with the hardship, sadly, of paying for a room, which you can, I think, do in Canadian. I don't know about
you
this.
can pay it in Canadian, yeah. You still have to pay what the equivalent is in US dollars.
Yeah.
The nice thing is if you pay in Canadian dollars, I don't think you pay a currency conversion fee, which is nice. You can save yourself like an extra 10% on that.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
But still, you're going and you're paying for like a weekend that's going to cost you like $500 for your room, right?
Yeah.
And you're ending up paying like
Which, by the way, keep in mind,
like
wait,
800 Canadian.
Just want to make sure, $500. This is like 1 out of 4 people, right? Or is this like by yourself for one room?
It depends on if you want to stay at main hotel or secondary
okay.
hotel. But yeah, let's just say for argument's sake, $500-$600 for the hotel room.
Yeah, and that's in American, right? Or
In
is that
American, yeah. So in Canadian, in
That's
our
like-
weird monopoly money, you're probably paying around $850,
Jesus
which is a
Christ.
lot of money to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, right? And then you also too have to deal with the conversions for going out to eat food.
Yeah, and then you have to tip because it's a different culture in weird America land. Where
Well,
for some
we tip
reason,
here.
We tip here, but we don't have the expected amount of tipping that they do.
Yeah, because minimum wage in a lot of states is a lot lower than
Yeah,
it is here.
I'm not sure because I don't, I haven't worked as a waiter in the States, but isn't it like something stupid? Like it's like half the regular minimum wage down there.
Yeah, and by the way, minimum wage up here is like what, $14.50? $14.
It's going up to 15.
Yeah. So basically, that kind of gives you a good old point of what you're dealing with. And in the U.S., it's a state-by-state basis. But I bet you a lot of waiters are basically making all their income off of tips.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I would imagine that 90% of their income is probably tips.
Exactly, right? So then you have to deal with that. And I guess that's why that tipping sort of atmosphere is very different. I talked to someone who was from Europe, and they told me that they very, very, very rarely tip. They only tip if you do phenomenal service. Like, I'm talking like phenomenal. But in the U.S., it's like you tip for everything. You tip for some guy who washed your car really well. You tipped your guy,
Here's the idea of tipping, right? It's a practice for the employer to not have to pay their workers as much and to push those costs onto the consumer.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's kind of a shitty thing to expect I mean, at least I think so. It's kind of a shitty thing to expect your clientele to tip.
Yeah.
Because it's just basically saying like, hey, I don't want to pay my workers, so you have to pay my workers.
But it's not even that, though. Like, that's not the worst part. The worst part is if you worked as, like, an actual person who relies on tips, is, like, it's so you don't know how much you're making. Like, that
That's
maybe...
very true. You could have a very slow week. And
Like, one week, you could be making probably half the amount that is you made then next week. Because, fuck, the rich people came by this week. Like, you deal with such different incomes all the time. And having different incomes, that sort of like that much of an expense.
Yeah, that's
can
sporadic
really,
of a payment schedule.
yeah,
Like,
it's actually a huge deal. Like with saying that though, if you're making enough money where the money that you make as an income stably is good enough and tips are just a bonus, then that's great. Like that's cool, right?
yeah, I mean
But
that's kind of ideally how tipped wages
lot of-
are
yeah.
supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to pay a living wage.
yeah,
And then the tips are just kind of like an incentive for you to work a little harder.
exactly, right?
It shouldn't be. I mean, and maybe people might disagree with me because it's a service job and you're expected to, perform a certain service at like a restaurant or whatever. But I mean, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to kiss the asses of the people that walk into your building just to be able to bring food home and feed your family. Like, you know what I
agree.
mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like at that point, like what's making you any different than just like a servant?
Yeah, well, the thing is like it just comes down to just the fact of having a stable like income. Like I think that's the biggest thing out of anyone, and I feel like we're getting into fucking like rights here, but all I'm saying is that I think everyone deserves a stable income because it's nice, it's good to plan, it's good to save up for things, and when you have an unstable income, it really makes things 10 times harder. So no matter on how you feel or so forth, the logical explanation of that just kind of makes it a huge deal. But anyways, like back to what we were saying, because that just went like a fucking terrible turn on why fucking
What were we talking about?
yeah, on fucking
Conventions?
wages. No, but I was just saying like the US dollar is just
Oh,
like
yeah,
real fucking high for us. So, going down to the States and paying for stuff is really expensive. And, a lot of the Canadians here, like I watched a video about why you shouldn't go because of Donald Trump and shit like that. Like, honestly, if you want to go do something and have fun with it, don't let fucking political shit fucking get in your way.
I mean, the political pendulum's gonna swing
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
All the time, unless if it's actually threatening your individual life, which like by the way is a good example of going to like North Korea. I don't understand the actual reasoning on why you shouldn't go to someplace if you enjoy it. Like let's just say I really want to go to
What
this
if I
car
enjoy
meetup.
North Korea? What if I really just want to hang out and play basketball with Kim Jong Un?
Well, you know what then, bud? You fucking videotape that shit and you'll go fucking viral on YouTube.
You can't videotape in North Korea.
Bro, have you
They'll
ever heard of the
execute me.
Google Lens, dude? You just fucking pop that shit on fucking like I was gonna say like Wang Wan, but like I don't know what his name is. What's the guy's name in North Korea?
Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
He will not know what Google glasses are.
I absolutely guarantee.
No,
he
he
knows what Google
won't.
Glasses
You're gonna
is.
fucking pull up with your Google glasses, and he's gonna think those are some hardcore
He's not gonna see the
prescriptions.
giant camera on the side and the quarter
No,
lens.
no. You just say you're half Terminator, and he's gonna go, no fucking problem.
No, I'm
dude."
just gonna become full Terminator. I'm gonna take my eyeballs out and replace them with cameras.
I heard that Kim Jong Un does not have a butthole.
I heard that he golfed a perfect game.
A
Hole in
perfect
one on
game?
every hole.
Every fucking hole.
And that was the first time he ever went.
Holy shit, dude. Honestly, I think he should just run the States. Just fucking get Kim Jong Un in the United States. That was a joke, by the way.
Let's get Kim Jong Un 2020. Make it happen,
Kanye
guys.
West versus Kim Jong Un.
No. I want Kim Jong Un with Kanye West as vice president. Kim and West.
Kong. That's so fucking bad.
Kong for president.
Oh my god. That is so funny. My fucking god. But
That's
anywho.
staying in.
Yeah, anywho, just like honestly, just do whatever the fuck you want. We have this Canadian sort of vibe of just do whatever the fuck you want as long as it makes you happy. But I feel like you shouldn't care about political shit because there are people who are saying that, and you know what, man, if you want to believe in that and not go to the fun time place, then go fucking ahead. But honestly, man, you just fucking do whatever the fuck you want and have a good fucking time doing it. You're like, why do you think we have get-togethers all the time and fucking just drink hardcore? It's not good for us.
Well, it's because we're in Canada and there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Honestly, it's some good old tobogganing,
Look,
some good old snowmobiling.
It's negative 35 outside. There's 18 feet of snow.
Oh, yeah.
Every morning I have to wake up and dig a tunnel out of my front door just to
fucking
get
hell.
to work.
Well, you also got to get your fucking polar bear off your fucking leash and go for a good old rip
I'm
down.
actually kind of concerned right
my
now because
God.
I just put an expansion on my igloo and it's starting to melt and it's
okay.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're talking with the horse and buggy.
My
They
igloo
threw
is melting,
some
dude.
salt. They threw some salt on your house and it's starting to melt.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
dude.
inconsiderate pricks.
Yeah, those fucking assholes, dude.
Fucking Mounties. Can't believe them.
I once talked to a guy who was from, I think it was New Mexico. and they thought, and the guy actually thought when I was being jokingly saying that, you know, we have the good old horse and buggy, he believed it 100%. And so I went A-ball with it. I'm like, bro, we just got cell phones like 3 weeks ago. Like, you know, we're rocking the Razr phone, and I'm asking what he has. And I got the iPhone 7. I'm like, what's that? We don't have that here. I was pulling his nuts
What the hell's
so
an
hard.
iPhone?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck's an iPhone? Hold up. Let me send you an iMessage real quick, Nexy. Hold up.
Wait,
what's that? You don't know an iPhone? Hold up. Let me just send you a fake.
Is it just a phone that you use with your eyes?
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty much it.
oh,
It's the
shoot.
iPhone. So
Welcome
it's the
to the
Me
future,
phone.
dog.
So stupid. Okay, so we have a few other topics to talk about. What is one of the other ones? So, you know, we're clearly we don't know what to talk about on this podcast that we just decided to make. Clearly, there's some stuff going on with Toronto news in the sense of events that are going on. You know,
That's a very good way of saying that we have nothing to talk about, Rao, and it's your job to search Toronto news to find something to talk about.
Well, we have well, it's not too boring, you know. You just fucking take the horse and buggy over to they have like two things. They have Howl, right, which is like once a month, which is
That's like the little nightclub party.
yeah, it's a little
pretty
nightclub
dope.
party.
Pretty dope.
You got a guy with a little Bose speaker, and everyone's nodding their heads
Okay,
back and forth
it's
in the
more
alleyway.
than a single Bose speaker. There's like a full DJ setup.
Yeah,
that
there's
goes
actually,
on.
like-
it's actually pretty lit.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Like, there's a full-fledged, like, it's like a school style, you know, having
Yeah,
like
imagine a school dance, but instead of a bunch of, you know, teenagers pretending that they're not drunk, you have a bunch of people with the emotional maturity of teenagers.
Oh,
No, cut that.
No. No, but you got some hardcore people. Like,
Yeah, you got a bunch of people in fursuits who are not pretending to be drunk. They are fully aware that they're
dude,
drunk.
absolutely.
And
Okay,
they are just loving life.
how many times have you been to Howl so far?
I have probably been to maybe 24 over the
Jesus
last like
fuck.
3 or 4 years.
Holy shizzers. Fucking hell.
And then I just keep adding it up how much money I've spent
Jeez
at that bar.
Louise, holy moly. Okay, so he's been to it like fucking the amount of times as he goes to church on every Sunday.
Which is 0.
Yeah. I've been there twice. Fucking
What was
here.
your experience in your first Howl?
The first Howl, I fucking hated it. I drove down there, and in Ontario, at least, if you're under 21, no drinking period. I know most of like fucking these people who are going to be listening
To clarify, it's no drinking and driving period.
no drinking and driving
Yeah.
if you're under 21.
You can drink at 19.
Yes. Or if you're Quebecy, you drink at 18. So, you know, you
Or
have
if you're
that-
in Alberta, you drink whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's basically like Scotland. You know, if you're able to be over the bar, you know, they basically just hand you a good old pint. But no, so like the first time I didn't drink because I had to drive home, and it's a good old 25-minute drive from Toronto.
See, that's your first mistake.
Okay.
You probably would have loved it if you were drunk.
Well, I'll explain my second time. Thank you very much.
Oh,
but
the second time is beautiful.
yeah, so the first time I was fucking bored out of my fucking mind. You know, next he fucking ditches me and is dancing on the dance floor. You know, I have a
think
good
I
friend.
invited you to dance.
Yeah, I'm not dancing. There are people. Okay, this is the thing. When you're sober, you observe way more things.
The
that are going
world
on.
is completely
Absolutely.
different when you're sober.
People are grinding. People are doing all. I feel like a fucking dad right now. Like, how dare you, Susan? All right, why are you going to all these nightclubs? Okay, and I see grinding and shit. All right, I don't want to see that fucking homo shit going on over there.
His inner white mom is coming out right now.
God, that sounds so gay when you just say inner mom. Why didn't you call me a dad?
Because that was a white
you
mom
fucking
voice.
just assume my gender.
That was not a dad voice.
Anywho.
That was a mom voice.
No, but I'm just saying that you know, like for me, like when I see grinding on the dance floor, I'm not gonna start just doing my own thing.
I guess I was about to ask, have you never been to a dance club? And then I realized that like you are just like that was literally your first club experience.
That was probably one of my first club experiences. Like I've been to clubs, but they've been more of like sit down theaters, and you just drink your ass off. And like the first ever place that I went to,
Yeah, you're talking like dinner and a show kind of place.
yeah, but it was on Church Street, which by the way is our gay
that was
area.
that was the drag show.
Yeah, and that was when I just turned 19, and we kind of had like I drank a shit ton, and we watched like a drag show go on, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it was like a really positive, cool
Yeah, but
environment.
that wasn't a club.
It wasn't a club.
bar.
Like this is the thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like I went to a club sober and I didn't drink whatsoever. So here I am feeling like a fucking
See,
loser.
You didn't drink, and literally every other person in the club had
Yeah.
already been pre-gaming for
Exactly.
like 3 hours.
So I'm sitting there fucking on my phone. I'm bored as fuck. Like I'm talking like I'm not a big fan of this dubstep music, so all I hear is like boo, boo, boo. And like people are like dancing to this shit like if they know what the fuck's going on. I'm sitting here in the corner, bored out of my fucking mind. I was thankfully able to talk to someone about a vehicle because clearly, you know, when I'm bored as fuck, I will talk about anything. And clearly I was talking about why I think like a fucking Rams are cool trucks. I don't know. But anyways, like I was bored out of my fucking mind. I go outside.
They got excited because you were talking about ramen.
Yeah, fucking no shit, eh? Like I gotta go, no homo, no homo. But no, and then I go outside, I get hit on 3 times, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. And I go back inside, and I'm just bored as fuck. I'm on my phone, I'm doing absolutely butt fuck all. I want to leave, but I didn't want to leave because like I didn't want to ditch you guys. And you know what? I was not having a fun time whatsoever. And so that was my first time at Howl, and I was
so
like,
the second time.
yeah. So okay, so yeah. Anyway, so the second time we go, I drank probably 4 shots worth of vodka. I showed up to my friend's place. His name is Pepper. Shout out to Pepper, my drinking buddy. And I show up to this pre-party, and we get fucking plastered. Like we're talking like pre-party. I show up with a mason jar, all right, with fucking cranberry, some good old cran.
Yeah, we're talking some like
Sprite,
backyard moonshine
tonic
shit.
water, and like 4 shots of vodka, and you can't taste this shit. And I drink it all. So anyways, I got blasted. I was having a good time. And then we go to Howl. And, you know, I didn't drink it all in there because that's not allowed, right? So, like, I can't say
at least
that.
not from the bar, right?
Yeah.
No outside liquor.
Yeah, no outside liquor. So I was drinking on the street if I had to because that's completely normal. You know.
Oh, it's Chinatown, dude. Everybody drinks on the street.
Absolutely. So I was drinking on the street, you know, when I wanted to, but then I walked back in and, you know, I was drinking with you actually out of the little flask and
The flask of Fireball.
yeah, absolutely. And we kept it outside because you can't bring it inside the nightclub in case the guy is listening to us right now. We were not breaking your rules, okay?
yeah.
We were not. There are bozos who are in fursuit with a straw, okay, with these flasks and drinking it. I don't know how the fuck the guy did not. Maybe because they're just wearing this adorable suit.
So it's because like the fursuiters are kind of what draw the crowd.
I guess.
And the fursuiters aren't necessarily spending money on drinks.
Oh, okay.
But everybody else that's there to watch them is getting shit-faced.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, like, you know, I see people all the time just, like, drinking out of flasks. And, like, you know, I don't want to be the guy breaking the rules, so I don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's not like the venue is a real luxurious venue.
Yeah, this is not. We're not talking like the Ritz-Carlton kind of area here. Okay, we're not talking like leathery, like interior and like high-end shit. Like this is probably like a good. Oh man, this isn't like an underground kind of place,
like a dive
but
bar.
it's a dive bar.
It's a dive bar. That's
yeah,
the best
like
way to
going up the
describe it.
stairs, I feel like I'm buying crack cocaine. Honestly, when I
Oh,
walk
I
up
wouldn't
those
be
stairs.
surprised that if you went to that venue on another day where it wasn't full of fursuiters, that you could easily find somebody to buy crack cocaine.
Oh my
off of.
god, it was so fucking like it's a very sketchy environment, but as soon as you see the fursuits, it's like there's nothing bad here.
It just warms
it's
your
beautiful.
heart.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite part about any time I've ever been to a Howl is, you know, the inevitable part when the party's kind of dying down and all the suitors have moved outside because nobody wants to dance anymore, and you just have. I can only describe them as drunk bitches.
Yeah,
walking
absolutely.
up and being like, "Oh my god, I love your stew. What is this? I want to be a part of this.
Can I like do a good old scratchy scratch?
Can I take a photo of you for Instagram?"
Yeah, no, for Twitter, dude.
Oh, no. White chicks don't use Twitter.
Oh fuck.
Or maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a white chick.
Anywho, but no, so you have that, but when I was at Howl, it was tons of fun. Like I actually had a lot of fun because all that shit happened, but I was too drunk to care. And like we were doing like the YMCA during like Electro House, okay? Like I was doing dumb shit like that. We were doing the good old like knee slapper, okay, which is like the good old Scottish way of, you know, like lifting your legs up like 90
like hand
degrees.
boning, right? When you're just like banging on your chest and legs.
Kind of, but like you're bringing your legs up and down like 90 degrees on each leg, so you kind of look like a crazy Scotsman. But like, you know, I was doing that. We were doing tons of moves. I was like in a group with like 3 other people doing this. We were like doing like some ritual circle thing. It was tons of fun.
Climbing on the stage, dancing with the DJs.
Yeah. I think the only bad part was like I saw someone there, like you were talking to him. I'm not gonna say who it is, but like bad vibes kind of came on for like 30 seconds. But other than that, I would say it was a really fun time. And the only thing that I don't like about that place is just how expensive their alcohol is. That is my only complaint about that bar.
Yeah, but every bar or nightclub is gonna do the same
How much
thing.
is a beer there?
A beer there?
Yeah.
Like $8.
No way. It was like $9.50.
Oh
was
my
it
God,
not?
I'm off by $1.50. But yeah,
Bro,
it's
but
like
that's all.
9,
That's
10,
like
it's like $8 to $10.
Well,
and
no.
yeah, I'm not gonna say that that's cheap because that is expensive for a beer. But it's like a lot of any other bar that you go to that is like a nightclub where the whole point of being there is just to get shit faced and like grind on people. You're gonna pay that much for a drink.
I guess, but like I don't want to be paying a purple bill every time I want to drink.
Look, here's what you do. Like you pregame.
Yeah,
and then
which
you
is
go
what we
there
did.
And you buy one beer.
Yeah.
And you sip that beer for the entire night. Well, you take shots out of your flask.
Outside, by the way.
Outside, of
yes,
course.
of course. We're good boys. We don't break the rules.
Nobody should ever break rules.
Absolutely.
They are there for a reason.
Yup, absolutely. You know.
Wink.
Yeah, wink, wink, exactly. But you don't want to be doing that, you guys. Okay, don't be the dumb stooges, all right, who get caught doing that shit, all right, because you'll be banned from Howl. And if you get banned from Howl, it's like being banned from every single furry nightclub.
If you get banned from Howl, you just have to find somebody to let you wear their fursuit head, and then you can just get in.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
See?
Now we know why there's so many suitors that don't show their face. They clearly got in trouble somehow.
They're clearly banned from the establishment. And they just bought a new fursuit.
Exactly. Dude, money really does fix problems.
It does.
For $8.99 American, you can refix your identity.
You can be a whole new boy.
Did you get caught with those scandals with those naughty boys and those naughty girls? Well, for only $9.99, you can start off with your brand new identity. First, start off with a brand new fursuit head for a low price of 18 payments of $99.99.
Did you accidentally post a picture that was meant for your AD account on your normal account? Well, let me tell you, for one low payment of $89.99, you can have a brand new furry identity.
Oh, dude, and that's worth more than actual life right there, okay? If your social media isn't plowing...
If you're so insecure that you can't, you can't get over the fact that you accidentally shared some of your sex life with the internet, then I don't know what to say, man.
Dude,
maybe you should just delete that social media and just make a new one.
Yeah, like honestly, let's be real here. There's so many people that I know who have After Dark accounts. That's like
everybody.
Yeah, well, not me. Like I don't know if you do.
I mean, I have one that I used to follow other After Dark accounts.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
I don't post on it.
Okay, you're not honestly, dude. Like, I'm gonna be real right now. Like, let me be real with you. But if I ever made a actual suit, like if I got a suit, I would actually make an After Dark account, and it would be really good. And all it would be is photos of me in the dark.
I was about to say,
yeah,
just really dark photos.
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
Your
so all the horny fuckers can fucking look at that and get fucking owned. Get pranked, bitch, okay? Like, nothing's worse, all right, in anticipation with that kind of shit. And then you look at this and you're like, what the fuck?
Pranked ya.
Yeah, I fucking pranked ya, you fucking homie. What you gonna fucking do about it?
Pranked ya.
What are you gonna fucking do? Send me your sad dick pic? Like, fuck you, bud. All right? Like, honestly, that's the best prank shit ever.
I just want to say, I think Sad Dick Pic would be a really good name for a rap band. Would that not be a really good name for, like, a mumble rap group?
It should just be SDP. And
SDP.
Yeah, Sad Dick Pic.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Fucking 5 of the people who sent me their dick on fucking Howler can fucking definitely use that name for their fucking mumble jumble of an ASMR rap, okay? Like, they're more than welcome to do that, all right? That's another thing that I don't like, okay? I joined Howler for the pure curiosity of knowing who is around me because I live in the suburbs and I don't live
it's
in
a
downtown
really good way to
Toronto.
find out who's thirsty around you.
Yeah, oh boy. So anyways, I joined this and I write on my description, I'm in a relationship. Okay, I don't want to have I'm not in an open relationship. I'm in a closed relationship. So don't send me any of this shit.
Yeah, do not send me unsolicited dicks.
I didn't even put cuddles down for something that I wanted. All it was just hang out. And that's all I wanted because I want to see on what's going on around my community and who are here. And
Yeah,
what I get told,
unfortunately, that's not like a group meetup tool. That's a hookup tool.
I know, but the thing is that there are people who are actually close to me who are on this app that I've never heard of before. So I go on here and I'm like, liking a few people who are close.
Yeah, bro, it's 2019. Furries are trendy. They're cool.
Okay, anywho,
ICP are furries, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, so I'm like looking at these people, okay, and I'm liking them because they look cool, whatever. I read their bio. And then all of a sudden, because I linked my Telegram to my Howler account, which was a fucking mistake, they send me a text message on Telegram, and all they write is hello with the emoji with like the two little eyes.
The two little heart eyes?
No. Like this is like the colon or something. Like this is like a keyboard style.
Oh,
emoji.
you're talking about not
with,
even
the
emojis.
little three.
Yeah. You're talking
like
the stupid like the cat face type.
Yeah, he goes like hello with the cat face, like with the 3 thing, and then he sends me a pic of their sad dick pic. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, how fucking awkward do you have to be?
I gotta admire his courage. Like, he's just like, I'm just gonna message this new guy that I've never talked to before, and I'm just gonna lay it all out on the line. Like, boom, here it is. It's my dick. You like it? No? All right, cool. Next one.
No,
Look,
but
it's a numbers game, dog.
It's so stupid though. Like I did not like that whatsoever. Like I blocked these people, but like I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like this is a joke and a half what I'm just dealing with right now. And honestly, the sad dick pic would be a great name for a rapper for those people. That is what that whole story was about. Okay. And if you have to learn anything from it, have an actual conversation.
SDP.
Even if you're socially awkward, even if you don't like talking to people, don't be just sending pictures of your dicks, all right? All right? Positive vibes will be eliminated for that other guy unless he's real thirsty.
Little life advice for all of you SDP boys out there. If you're ever thinking, maybe I'll just drop an anonymous dick pic to somebody. Just give it a second. Maybe don't just start off the conversation with a hello. Maybe, just chat them up.
Yeah, chat them up. Exactly.
Get used to knowing people.
Absolutely. You bring out honestly, a lot of people.
And then when they reply back with the hey, what's up? That's when you drop the dick pic.
That's when you send the dick pic. Yeah. Absolutely.
You gotta wait till you get a reply. You can't just initiate.
You just can't plow it, because then you can't see if they read your original message or not.
It's all about subtlety.
Oh, okay.
You gotta drop those subtle dick pics.
So basically, what you do is when you guys are trading faces of what you guys look like, you just send the dick pic.
Well,
because that's the only thing that they'll be looking at, right?
It can't just be like, boom, there's my dick center frame. It's got to be like, I took this in the bathroom in the mirror, and oops, my dick is reflected.
Oh my fucking god!
I didn't mean to do that. I was just taking.
Definitely.
I was just taking a picture of my six flab.
Yeah, but clearly those people were real thirsty. All right. Not as thirsty as some people we know, but, pretty thirsty boys. And you know what? The thirsty boys are the funny boys. All right. They're funny to kind of laugh at sometimes. I
like to kind of observe from a distance.
Observe from afar.
Yeah.
You're like an African lion safari, which is a thing in Ontario.
Yeah,
and you're in your little Jeep and you're absorbing with your binoculars.
Your rented
what
Jeep.
is going on.
Your rented Jeep.
Oh, your rental, eh?
You get the rental insurance and then you take it through African lion safari. Come on, man.
Dude, you're going to fucking ruin Enterprise's fucking insurance claim now. Just because you said that. Because people are going to start doing that.
I'm not going to take an insurance claim out and go to African lion safari. I butchered that word. That was fucking stumbling. All right, that's staying in.
Yeah, the worst thing I've seen though when I was at African Lion Safari is someone brought their G-Wagon through there.
Oh, that person is either really balling and they don't care that their G-Wagon got destroyed, or they're just fuck it.
Yeah, you can tell the epitome of someone who does not give a fuck about their car is when they bring it through African Lion Safari. And basically what it is it's an environment with a lot of sort of foreign and very specialty animals in a large space.
It's a safari, right? So they have free range tigers and lions and shit.
Absolutely, and it's really cool.
You just kind of drive your car through it.
Yeah, and it's on a path, by the way.
Yeah, animals come right up to your car, and the monkeys climb on it and shit.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Pretty dope.
pretty cool. And like we've never been in there with our actual car, but we take an actual bus because that's what normal people do.
Yeah, because
But-
who gives a fuck if the bus you're on gets destroyed?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You're not paying
right?
for that.
Exactly. So like the thing is that people who bring their car in there, they don't give a flying fuck about their car. And
yeah.
I've seen mirrors being taken out. I've seen tons of stuff being destroyed. It is so fucking funny.
The real thing you do is you get a soft top and you put a bunch of food on top of it.
Oh,
so that the monkeys like climb all over the roof, and then you can poke at them because they make little dents in the roof. Yeah.
Oh my god. I could see so many furry jokes that would be made if you're so.
Oh my
like
god! Can we
lion.
get a bunch of fursuiters together to go through African lion safari? Like, would that not be one of the funniest things you've ever seen?
That'd be so
Like,
fucking
let's
funny.
specifically fill a car full of lion fursuiters and like go through the lion exhibit.
Oh geez, dude, that would be fucking hilarious. Oh my fucking god, I could totally see that being a thing. And there'd just be like a lion off. Like, fuck that. But like, no, that'd be so fucking funny as a video. Because like, do they have that in other places? Like, I feel like fucking
safaris?
losers.
Oh, they absolutely have
Okay.
like safaris that you drive through with a vehicle in other places. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
big thing. We just
Okay.
have African
Lion
lion safari.
Safari. Explore the world and what is around you at African Lion Safari. You know, like that shit. It was so that was
Yeah,
shit, man,
greatest-
that I listened
one
to
of the
when I was
greatest
3.
radio ads of all time.
Absolutely.
I love it.
It was the most calming thing ever. It wasn't like the Soccer Bops kind of commercial. It was
Hey,
like,
how dare you? Sock and Boppers are a classic.
I
toy.
know, but it didn't have the same kind of vibe as
you didn't
African
have
Lion
a younger
Safari.
brother. You didn't have a younger brother. You don't know what it's like.
Okay. But
When you and your younger brother put on those sock and boppers, like that's it. It's one of you is going down.
Fair
and
enough.
it's not gonna be me because I'm bigger and I got 2 sock and boppers.
it's so stupid. I've seen the commercial for that.
Dude,
and
I've
like,
broken sock and boppers on my
you
brother's
owned
head.
those before?
I have
Oh,
owned them. My dad
jeez.
bought them specifically because my brother and I wanted to beat each other up.
Oh, okay, great. Boxing gloves were not going to work, so you had to use the
No,
sock and
boxing
bops.
gloves are too violent. You
Oh.
need giant air cushions on your fists.
Why don't you just put your fist in pillows?
Because that's ghetto shit.
The soccer boppers made it home edition.
Yeah, the sock and boppers made it like not poor.
Why don't you just put a balloon? Nah, that wouldn't work.
No, the
you put a
balloons would
balloon.
pop. I'd give a one punch, and it would be like pop, and then there'd be a second pop when my fist hits his skull.
Oh my
and then there'd be a
God.
third pop when his head hits the floor.
Okay, there
Pop,
was a
pop,
tough
pop.
guy. Man, now okay, I actually don't want chicken nuggets because I just had full like.
Oh my
The thing
god.
is like me and Nexie, okay, like
We do this thing where every time we hang out, we're like, I'm hungry. What should we go eat? And we'll talk for like 45 minutes about potential places to go. And then it's just like, we're going to Taco Bell.
yeah, that's pretty much how
And
it
every
works.
time we go to Taco Bell, we both get like way too much fucking food. And then we eat it and we sit down and we're like, this is a horrible idea.
I know.
Like, I feel like literal death right now.
Yeah.
And I still have half a Dr. Pepper to drink.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm drinking water for a recovery day. Like I feel like I just did a full send on the fucking night before.
I legitimately feel like I just ate 3 dinners in a row.
Problem is though, is like
The problem
the way
is
that Taco
like,
Bell works here.
there's so little like nutritional value in that food that it just made me feel full, and I
know.
didn't actually eat anything.
I know. The big thing is though, is like the equivalence of what a
it's
normal
so
person
fucking
will
good.
eat. The equivalence of what a normal fucking person will eat will cost like $8.99. But if you want the full big box, it's like an extra $1.
Look,
so you're
here's
just
the thing. You get the $8.99 meal, and you're like, but I want the cinnamon things with it too, and those are like $4
the
each.
cinnamon
so
balls.
At that point, you might as well just get the big box because you know, you're paying the same amount and you're getting cinnamon balls.
Oh my fucking! I actually have not ate those yet. They're sitting beside me here.
Yeah,
I'm not touching them.
I figure you're not gonna eat them and you're gonna leave them here.
No, I'm not gonna leave them here. That's for tomorrow's snack.
Okay,
for
okay.
more unnutritional.
No, that's the ride home snack.
Yeah,
don't
that's
even
the
don't
ride
even lie to
home.
me. Those are gonna be done by the time you get home.
Fuck you, okay? Like, I'm gonna expose Strad here. He's being a real fucking fat ass. Like, fuck this guy. This guy doesn't fucking know nutrition if I fucking hit him
I
in the
want
face.
you to post a picture of those cinnamon balls on Twitter when you get home.
Oh my fucking god, we're using Twitter here. What
Yeah,
are you,
that's
my
right.
fucking
I
dad?
didn't think so.
What are you, my fucking dad here? You're like, dude, I want to make sure that you took that girl home. You didn't do anything bad. You need
Hey,
to post me.
I could be.
Oh,
I could be your daddy.
No, you're not. Fuck
No
off
homo.
with that shit. Get
No-
the fuck out of here.
no homo.
Who the fuck do you think you are pulling that shit on me? Fuck you. No playing the daddy card, okay? You got no fucking thirsty boys here. You can't be pulling the good old thirsty card. All right, don't be going the big old daddy route, okay? If you went probably 4 streets down, you probably could find some good old thirsty boys just wanting a good old sucking, all right? But you won't
mean-
fucking find that shit here.
I could probably find them anywhere. I could install
With the
Howler on my
with the
phone.
Howler app.
Howler app. Shout out to Howler. Hey man,
Hey, hook us up,
you
Howler.
want to sponsor our podcast? We'll talk about how
How
shitty,
easy it is
shitty
to
your
get a
app
good
is.
old donut hole
No,
going.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Your app's decent. Don't sue
Wait,
us.
did you just make fun of Howler?
I did. Cut that
Oh,
out.
no, you can't be doing that. Like, honestly, Howler's really good. If you want to find some sugar on donut holes, Howler's the best place to go.
Yeah, you got to get some glazed frosting.
Absolutely, no problem. Like, most people go to Loblaws or Metro for that shit, but no, bro, just go to fucking Howler. You'll fucking find that shit for free.
Nobody knows this, but Howler is actually the #1 supplier of glazed donuts.
Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, that goes to Timmy's, bro. That goes to Tim Hortons, all right?
I don't even really like Tim Hortons donuts.
No, bro. No. Okay, dude, you can't be saying that, all right? We're on an international audience. There are people from the States listening to us. They cannot hear that Canadians hate Tim Hortons. We have to, we have to take that
Do we have to
upsetness and...
Do we have to pretend like we like Tim Hortons?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
we have to
damn it.
pretend. We have to pretend that we love them so much.
Okay.
Hey, dude, do you know that roll up the rim is happening right now?
What's roll up the rim?
If you're Canadian, you don't know what roll up the rim is, you're not Canadian. That's how it
I
works.
wanted you to explain what roll up the rim is.
Roll up the rim is basically some good old teeth maneuvering exercises
Wait, you
on
use
your
your
mouth.
teeth?
Yeah, so
You don't do the double thumb roll?
No, absolutely not. I'm a good old teeth boy. I'm a dog. Basically, what you do is you drink your coffee, or you drink your tea, or your hot chocolate, or
Whatever
your fucking
choice
grease,
of hot beverage.
whatever
yeah.
your grease may be, and then you afterwards there's this little part where it's like this beautiful
It's this
curvature,
beautiful curved yellow arrow.
and
Yeah.
it says roll up here, and you roll up the lid part. So you know how like that paper is usually sort of rolled up a few times so that the lid is able to fit on top of it. So what you do is you roll up a certain part, and there'll be a message underneath as if you won something.
Oh yeah, you can win anything from a donut and a coffee all the way to a brand new Jeep.
Exactly. So like they're basically giving this away. So
You have
honestly,
a 1 in 6 chance to win, dog.
yeah, that's the way that she works, but ignore the fact that you can get a free coffee for every 6 coffees or 7 coffees that you buy at McDonald's. But we're gonna forget that. And you know what? The Tim Hortons is the best thing ever. And I am Canadian, and I approve Tim Hortons. I love them so much.
Yes,
they're definitely
I
not
also-
bought by Burger King.
They're
and
not owned by a conglomerate based out of Brazil.
Nope, definitely not. They are the best products in the world. I definitely love them.
I too love that particular
I
brand of
absolutely
coffee.
love them for sure. And there's nothing that I hate about them, because if I said that, I'm basically not Canadian. I am a fraud.
Fuck Tim Hortons.
Okay, stop it. Jesus. Oh God, that's our fucking Tim Hortons rant right there. We're just talking. But like the thing is though, is that every single American who says, I want to go and check out Tim Hortons, you already got it. Dunkin' Donuts, okay? It's almost so similar.
It's basically the same place.
It's actually the same place. If anything, I have not been to Dunkin' Donuts a lot, but I actually enjoyed their shit there when I was down there. So you're not really missing a whole lot. They actually have like Timbits in Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, there's a couple Dunkin' Donuts in Toronto, isn't there?
No, that's an American thing. You're thinking of 7-Eleven. You're thinking
I thought
of
there was a Dunkin' Donuts in
no.
Toronto.
I know we don't. We have Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, we have Krispy Kreme. We have like what, two in Canada, and they're both in Ontario.
Probably both in Toronto.
Nope, there's
Probably
one.
like one in Toronto, one in Niagara or something.
Nope, there's one in basically northern Mississauga by the 401, and then there's one in like downtown Toronto.
Okay.
So, if you want your real glazed donuts and your best buddy is not able to fulfill, you go to Krispy Kreme to get the good old serving of cream and fun.
No STPs on Howler.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Like no SDPs on Howler.
What do you mean there's no SDPs on Howler? Did you just check your notifications
No,
or
I'm
something?
just saying if you're not getting any that night.
Yeah, oh, true. You know, the notifications are coming low and you weren't able to afford a new fucking piece of artwork. I guess, you know, Krispy Kreme is the way to go. You know, you may have to drive 15 minutes to get there because there's only fucking two, but...
You know what they say? When in doubt, cream it out.
Okay. Stop it. No, that is such a bad imagery, what I just heard right there. I heard such naughty things from that point of the room.
What? It's only what you make it.
What the fuck does that supposed to mean?
Cream it out. Put the cream on the donut and eat the donut.
What? There's no... What was this? Ointment cream that you're talking about?
No,
My
the
God.
cream glazing.
Oh my...
The sour cream glazing. Come on,
No,
dog.
no, not sour cream glazing. Get that out of here.
Sour cream glaze is the best glaze
Are
for
you
a donut.
fucked?
No, it's so
Are
good.
you fucked?
Oh, a little bit of sour cream
Dude, you
glazing.
show up with a sour cream glazed Timbits or donuts, bro, and like you basically just it's like coming out with a fucking burnt piece of food.
Let me make an argument here. If you show up with an assorted box of donuts and let's say you get a bunch of really good donuts, like the best ones. Like we're talking the double chocolates, we're talking like the vanilla dip, we're talking like whatever their specialty donut of the month is.
Okay.
And then the last three are sour cream glaze.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you will get all three of those sour cream glazed donuts.
I know. I hate it because the old-fashioned glaze and sour cream glaze look exactly the same. This is such a Canadian thing, and I fucking hate it. I hate the fact that I have to go to a Tim Hortons and I have to order a Tim Hortons 20 Timbit pack, okay? And I have to say no sour cream glaze. And sometimes they still put it in there because I feel like I'm playing a game of fucking can you guess?
They absolutely do put them in there.
Oh, dude, because they don't sell any of them, right?
It's the same thing if you order a box of donuts and you say nothing cream filled or nothing with jelly filling. They'll throw one in there just to fuck with you.
Yeah, I know. Bro, one time...
You get home, you open that box, and you're like, you son of a bitch.
I know.
You put a cream-filled donut in here, and I said, no cream-filled.
Dude, I've actually had to give formal complaints, okay? Like, it was actually that bad. I actually had to complain about it and call the manager. It was that fucking bad. But no, one time I went to Tim Hortons, I got 20 Timbits, and I just said normal, like, change it up because it wasn't fully for me. They gave me 17 sour cream glazed. 17 sour cream glaze. 17. Every single bite was the saddest bite that I've ever done in my fucking life, okay? Like, and there was like, and then there was like two that were old fashioned glazed, and then there was that one chocolate.
Oh,
like
the chocolate
it was like the good old poppy, okay?
Can I just say the chocolate Timbit is the best Timbit?
I agree, absolutely. My favorite.
Actually, you know what? There is one Timbit that I think is better than the chocolate Timbit.
What?
The birthday cake Timbit.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I love it.
See, like the thing is like that kind of thing is like it's like drinking like a really, really, really sweet drink. It's like really good the first two bites.
I'm not saying that I want to eat an entire box of 20 birthday cake Timbits because I don't. But I want to eat an entire box of 20 chocolate donuts.
Exactly. This is what my thing is. So
Yeah.
people, if you're a real big fan of this in the future and I say that I'm going to a con, what will really make my day is if you come up to me, give me 10 or even 20 Timbits and you just get, okay, old-fashioned glazed or chocolate. We will be friends. I don't care.
I want to put out a $20 bounty on anybody who brings Stride Timbits and gives him sour cream glazed and says that they are they're not those.
No, fuck you guys. Like, no, I am so sick and tired of the sour cream glaze. That is my biggest Canadian pet peeve, okay? Is when I take a bite not knowing whether or not it's sour cream glaze or if it's old fashioned because you can't even smell it either, right?
Yeah,
like, that's
they
the worst
literally
part.
look and smell identical.
They smell exactly identical. It's like playing the bean game, like that bean game with multiple different flavors.
Bean Boozled?
Yeah, it's like playing Bean Boozled, but with fucking Timbits. It's the worst part. It's like having a fun dessert snack and then realizing that, oh, wait, maybe I actually got something that was really fucking bad. Like, like fuck that shit, bro. Like, fuck that crap. All right? That's my fucking rant of
Are you
the
sure?
day.
Are you sure that that's your most Canadian? You know what my most Canadian, pet peeve is?
What?
Is losing like 10 or 11 or 12 times in a row on Roll Up the Rim.
Oh.
Like that is just the most, it's the most infuriating thing in the world. Like when you get your daily Timmy's coffee and you're just like, all right, this is the day. This is the day.
It's been 6 days.
Yeah, this is the day where I roll that room up and I don't see the "Please Play Again" logo, and you're like, come on, just please give me a donut, give me something for free. And you're like, you see, you only need to see like one like word in order to know that you didn't win. You either see please or again, or you see the French and you can recognize it in French and you're like, I lost again.
Absolutely. You can say that you know how to speak French and
The
just
only
know
phrase
those
I know how to speak in French is "please play again."
Holy shit, that's so fucking funny. But no, like honestly, out of everyone in my family, which is 4 people by the way, I think the only thing that we have won is a donut, a coffee, and a $10 Tim Hortons gift card. Which, by the way, the $10 like gift card is like fucking getting $1 million on Deal or No Deal.
Oh my god, yeah.
But like
you
it's
can
that rare.
Yeah.
Okay, so like honestly,
You know how many Timbits you can get with $10?
I know, bro.
You can get like
okay,
70.
so the thing is, you guys, is like in US everything is cheap, okay? Like beer's $1, all of that crap. All right, I'm jealous of you fuckers. All right, I'm just saying that right now. Like, you better fucking God bless America.
You don't know how good you have it.
Yeah, you
can
guys have it good.
You can go to your local gas station and pick up a tall boy for like
$1.12.
$1.12.
Dude, like honestly, jealousy is out the window.
Yeah,
and we're trying to implement that here, but it's not working so well.
We got the no-name beer.
Yeah, we got the no-name beer. That's $1 each. Like that's a real fucking sketch on a whole new level.
I've heard it's actually not bad.
Okay, yeah, maybe if you're fucking blasted, it's not that
but
fucking bad.
I'm talking it's not bad when you compare it to like Coors Light or
yeah.
a Budweiser or a Bud Light or
fair
some
enough.
other crappy beer that I wouldn't be caught dead drinking.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a big fan. And like usually most beers, if you want to buy like a decent beer, is
you're
like
paying like at least $2.75 a bottle, like a can. And we're talking like not like those, you know, fucking thick girthy tall boys that you guys have. We're talking just like, you know, the normal slightly taller can, like a 510 milliliter.
Yeah, 510 mil is like, for example, I love Creemore Springs. Shout out to Creemore Springs, Howla in the Hood. It's like $3.15 a beer. Like,
but it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, but it's expensive. And so like I don't have the luxury to spend, you know, so much money. So, you know, when they implemented that shit in, it's like, you know, we really wish that alcohol was cheaper, but that's not the case. So you guys should be very lucky. But anywho, I forget what I was talking about.
You're talking about Bucker beer.
No, what was I talking about that before?
Oh, how much cheaper things are in the States.
Oh, yeah. No, so I was just saying that, you know, for how many things are cheaper in the States, the Timbits is probably as cheap as you can get, okay, for a full meal. You can buy a 20... What the... So, fuck you. Okay, he just put on... I see a video on the monitor here, and it says all the single furries. Okay?
I won't subject you to that yet.
Anywho, all I was saying is that I think Tim Hortons is one of the only places that you can buy, like, what, 20, 30 Timbits for under $10?
Yeah.
So, like, that's like a full meal and a half, you know? If you want to just fucking live off of sugar...
Okay, can I just say, if you're ever late for work and you know that, like, when you get there, people are going to be mad. Like, you're 30 minutes late. Like, you know, you should have been there half an hour ago. You show up with 40 box of assorted Timbits.
Oh, yeah. Forgiven.
Instantly.
Forgiven.
People forget that you showed up late.
No,
I cannot tell that. I can't tell you how many times I've been late for work, and I've just been like, I'm just going to buy Timbits. And you go in there, you give them $8, you give you 40 Timbits, and you just walk to work. You walk in, and you just put them down.
Yep. The one thing that I've done, and this works in the automotive industry because I'm in it, is like, let's just say someone does you a favor. Like, you know, the mechanic hooked you up and did something. The biggest thank you ever, like I'm talking ever, is not a tip. Never tip a guy. Never tip them. You give them fucking donuts. You buy 12 assorted donuts, which by the way is like $12 to $13.
Not even. You can get a 12 pack of donuts at Timmy's for like $10.99.
Yeah, anyways, $10.99 out of your pocket is a thank you, and you show up and you give them to them. They'll remember that.
Oh yeah.
They will remember that. They will remember you as the godsend.
I've built my entire career based off just bringing donuts in.
honestly, guys, like if you're Canadian, just show up to the interview with a bag of Timbits and don't even say anything. Just plop that right in the middle of the table during the interview. So you know that you mean business. You know that you're a nice guy and that you're full down for sharing. You're not a greedy little bitch. You're all about sharing. There you go. Instantly hired. You want to work for Google? No fucking problem. Show up with some fucking Timbits and you got yourself a hired sticker beside your fucking portfolio. What are you searching up? He's not talking right now.
Sorry, I was busy taking a note for a future episode.
Oh Jesus. Okay. But why did I see that video on the main screen? Why did I see all the single furries?
That's
on
just
the
a
main
little
screen?
teaser for the fans that want to stick around for episode 420. There's gonna be a little not literally when we get to episode 420. There's gonna be a little surprise video.
8 years later.
Yeah, 8 years later. Long-term goal here. No, I'm just giving the audience a little tease about what's gonna happen on a future episode.
Yeah, one thing like we're all about doing is like honestly, we're all good.
I've realized that there is a lot that Stride hasn't seen in terms of just how cringy this fandom gets.
Yeah, so that's
and
why
I am
my
ready.
name.
I'm ready to bombard him with all of it.
Fuck you. Okay, this is why everyone calls me Precious, is because like I'll learn something and like that people just assume that I know, but I don't.
Wait, you're
like,
telling me they make dildos that look like animal penises?
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. And then they show me the fucking website for it. And I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't get fucking taken away from the police? Like, I thought that shit was fucking illegal, but it wasn't. And then there was another part where, like, you know, kinks in the fandom.
The government can't tell me what I can and can't put in my butt.
Okay.
Can't take that away, government.
Okay. Too much fun, clearly, over there. There's a fucking shield. I don't even want to imagine what he's doing over there. Okay, stop it. Okay, stop with your little eyebrow fucking caterpillar bullshit over there. But anyways, like all I'm saying is like I didn't know that. I didn't know the kinks. There's like so many kinks in this fandom. And I'm a pretty vanilla boy, but like fuck, there are so many kinks that I did not know about. And like when people were explaining it to me, like if I knew, I was like, what are you talking about? Like I didn't know that, you know people...
You know what would be a really fun game to play?
What?
I think once an episode, we should open Wikifur, which is like the furry Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Open a random page and have you read it.
Let's do that.
All right.
I think that's good. I think, you know what?
I think that's a good way
Let's do it
to
now.
end this episode.
I 100% agree with that. So we got a monitor here in the middle, like what we said a few times. And he is going to put something on Wikifur, which I guess is like a Wikipedia page that is like just for furry shit.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hitting a couple times just to find something that's not just like one sentence. This is a person who lives in Pennsylvania.
I swear to God, if you do fucking like Majira or you do like Cure the Wolf or...
No. I'm specifically hitting random page.
Okay.
All right, we'll go with this one, whatever it is.
All right, I'm ready. What? Palance? Okay, yeah, you guys zoom in here. Palance of Dragons? Is that what that says?
Hang on, let me do the zoom in.
Oh, he's doing the zoom in now.
Oh, I can't see. It's all the way on the other side. Zoom button?
Yeah. Okay, was that Palace of Dragons? Is that what that is?
That's what it says, yeah.
And it's under community multiplayer words, furry muck location. What the fuck is furry muck?
I don't know.
Okay. The Palace of Dragons was a very popular area on furry muck. What the fuck is furry muck? We need to know what furry muck is. What is it?
Let's take a look here.
Okay, furry muck is the oldest anthropomorphic muck and the second largest usage behind some other fucking thing. It's popular among the furry community, although also used by others. It's owned and operated by the Furry Enterprise, a collective organization of the wizards and admins.
What the? This is okay. This is some like high fantasy shit.
Oh, is this like some next level like?
In general, all public areas of furry muck are officially PG-13, although conversation has a habit of straying into more mature topics. Let's see. Programming It looks like it's just like a furry chatting app, but it seems like a really old one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this shit is like the mid-90s. Oh yeah, this is a really old like message board type shit.
Okay, so this is basically like a message board. All right, furry muck, and the word is Palace of Dragons. It's a very popular area of furry muck. A giant floating sky platform with 4 pools in which players could sit, accompanied by a program by which players could play Truth or Dare. Oh God, with each other. The system kept track of the questions being asked, dares given, and whether the questions had to be answered or dares completed. For most of its existence until its closure in the late 1990s, the Palace of Dragons was one of the more consistently popular hangouts, second only to the west corner of the park. That sounds like a porno.
This whole thing sounds like a porno.
Due to the apparent disagreement with the Wizards on its operation and age-locked status, the Palace of Dragons was eventually shut down and moved to Tapestries in the late 1990s. Perhaps the greatest irony is that the Tapestries, it gets far less use by moving to a new muck. I just love how muck is just all capitalized too. By the way, like when I'm reading this, muck is the only thing that is capitalized. Anyways, all culture that has been built around evaporated instantly. People were not willing to move to another muck to continue enjoying TID games. However, it slowly built up the audience in its new location. There have been several replacements of the Palace of Dragons on furry muck, but none of them have gained any traction. There is no longer seems to be a well-known central location to play Truth or Dare on the muck.
Well, there you go. You guys, you all learned something today. You learned about the Palace of Dragons.
Jesus
More
Christ.
importantly, you realize that furries don't have a place to play Truth or Dare anymore.
On muck.
And that's
what
not
the fuck
okay.
is this muck? Is this still a website?
Furry muck? Let's find out.
I'm just real curious right now.
It has to be. If that's much.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it is. It's still up.
Oh shit.
It's still operating.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Shit, man. This is like straight out of the 1990s.
So any viewers who are out there, if you want, there is no longer a place for furries to play Truth or Dare, unfortunately. And we need to fix that.
Yeah, clearly.
So what I need you guys to do is create a little Truth or Dare app for the
Are you fucked?
Yeah, a little furry Truth or Dare app, and make sure that you tell everybody.
So basically, you're telling me
tell
that
everybody
people
about
who
it.
have no filter and like to do really crazy things is going to now make an app to do the Truth or Dare to other people that may
Well, yeah,
be...
you just read it was the largest one on Muck, and now it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, there's clearly a demand for
What
it.
I love, though, about this website is the fact that Furry Muck is actually not even a logo. It's just a bunch of...
ASCII art, yeah.
It's so old. Oh my fucking god. Now, I just learned something new today, man. I'm going to go up to my mother and I'm going to tell her what that really was. Holy shit. All right, so it's been like an hour and like 27, like to an hour and a half. And I think that's pretty good for the first episode. There's some podcasts here who do stuff like 3 hours, and that's like way too fucking long. Like, I don't know about you.
I could do an hour and a half and a break in an hour and a half.
Yeah,
but I don't have the content. We don't have the content yet.
Yeah, the thing
Right
is
now, we're just sitting in the studio. Our interns haven't shown up for the first day yet,
yeah,
so they haven't been able
absolutely.
to really write our segments. So we're just kind of like winging it.
Yeah, so we're kind of just having a good old fun time here. We're kind of seeing how things go. I think that was a pretty good episode. I think we learned a little bit. I like that, by the way, the good old "what did you learn" thing.
Go home and tell all your friends, all your parents, all your family, all your friends what you learned today.
Yeah. So
Tell them about the Palace of Dragons, and more importantly, tell them about the legend of the furry Truth or Dare.
Yeah. I just like people who go like, "Hey, you want to go on Furry Muck?" Muck.
Muck.
Yeah, just that. Just muck.
Y'all want to get
Who
mucked?
thought that was a good, like, I'm sorry, but that
Let's
just
get
sounds
mucked.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad. That doesn't really sound like the best kind of name to put
No,
furry.
it's not. It's
before.
not great.
Yeah, that was clearly a 1990s thing. Yo, man, I'm gonna be edgy, dude. I stirred up muck and it was some fucking hippie shit, bro. Let's just put that after furry, dude. Like that's straight. I've never seen an older website than that. That's pretty fucking old.
Yeah, that website did look like
Your
it came straight out
iPhone,
of
if
the
you search that
90s.
up on your iPhone would be like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
This isn't a website.
Yeah, this isn't a website. This is a PDF file. Like, anywho, thank you guys for watching. This is on our YouTube channel because right now we're kind of just starting off on YouTube.
Make sure you smash that mother.
Make sure you
flippin'
smash
like
that
button.
like button and follow us on Twitter and Patreon and all the other great apps and platforms to give us money.
If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like the
Make
video,
sure you
leave
follow
a like.
us
If you
both
thought
on
it was funny,
Grindr.
leave a like. If you thought it wasn't funny, leave a like. And most importantly, if you learned something, leave a like.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're both on Grindr. We're at Don't Search Us.
Yeah.
No, no, we're
I'm
not on Grindr.
I'm on Grindr at
Skinny penis.
no at Meat Spin.
That's so funny. Okay.
Right round, baby, right round.
All right, cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, if you guys want to see more, just subscribe and hopefully you'll be seeing more in the future. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for listening and peace out, y'all. Bye.
Follow me on Twitter at Too Much Husk.